Well, it's been a few weeks since Donald Trump's G7 meeting, but we're still actually finding out more and more information about some of the stupid things that he did at that meeting. And the latest actually comes from a transcript from one of the officials there who was taking notes on everything that was said at the meeting. And it revealed that Donald Trump threw a massive temper tantrum over the U.S.'s involvement in NATO. According to the transcript, Donald Trump is absolutely pissed off about the fact that the U.S. is paying more to NATO than anyone else. And technically, some European countries have not been paying what they were supposed to be paying for NATO, but so far that really hasn't hindered the organization whatsoever. And if the U.S. is paying more than everybody else, it's because technically, as people always like to brag, aren't we the richest country in the world? Aren't we the best? Aren't we the brightest? So why would you not expect us, with all of our boastful bragging, to be the ones to have to shoulder most of the responsibility for this organization? But according to the transcript, Donald Trump went off on a tangent, said NATO is as bad as NAFTA because the U.S. pays in all this money and we get absolutely nothing in return, which that is completely false. The U.S. is not getting nothing in return for NATO. Right? Those are our very close allies. We need them. And that is why we are a part of it. It is supposed to be to help us keep the peace, but in reality, it's morphed into something that's more like just a bunch of buddies who want to go to war whenever they want to go to war. Now, I'm not trying to defend NATO in any way. I understand they do a lot of crappy things all over the world, and they're currently involved in them. However, the United States does depend on them. And Donald Trump is attempting to blow up that alliance. Why? Well, it actually has nothing to do with the money that we're paying, because later on, he actually revealed the real reason. He believes that we need to just hand over Crimea to Russia. And he's really mad that our NATO allies over in Europe haven't just done that. Why not give it to Vladimir Putin and Russia? Now, this was part of the meeting. This is what the man said. And as most people who've been paying attention to the situation understand, Russia has been trying to weaken and undermine NATO for quite some time now. And so basically, Donald Trump showed up at this G7 meeting through this temper tantrum in an attempt to do Russia's bidding here. Now, this is not Russiagate hysteria. This is not new Cold War talking points. This is literally what happened at the meeting that is easily verifiable. There is no way to juggle around these facts. This actually happened. Donald Trump is out there advocating for these countries to hand over Crimea to Russia. And if they don't, he is going to go to a NATO meeting in just a few weeks and basically make the whole thing about money so that they can't get anything else accomplished. Donald Trump absolutely, on at least this issue, most likely more, is doing Russia's bidding for no reason, at least on the surface. So we have to assume, as rational thinking human beings, that there is a reason why Donald Trump is out there trying to advocate for Russia to our allies and alienating the people closest to us. And hopefully, somebody like Robert Mueller is going to be able to figure out what that underlying reason is.